Hey guys and gals, how y'all doing out there today? We're kind of doing this a little bit old school with the camera facing me because I got a new camera set up and I'm trying to figure out a good way to do it. But I wanted to talk about a Kershaw here today. Let's go old school. This is actually a knife that I purchased, sold, and then repurchased, and I'm actually selling now again. I wanted to get a video on it while I still had one in hand, and I'm talking about the Kershaw Link. And this isn't just the plain regular Kershaw Link, as many of you can see. It is the House of Blades edition, because you can see the red back spacer. Really awesome knife in either iteration. Let's just go over it and talk a bit about it and see what happens. Sorry, the air conditioner just turned on. I'm outside though, so I don't know. We'll see how this actually turns out. Alright, starting at the back, it does have a nice lanyard hole that I do really like. It's a little small for my hand though to have a lanyard on there because I would be gripping onto it really easy. I don't really think this one needs a lanyard too much. And yeah, okay. The pocket clip. This is not a standard. This is the deep carry clip that comes on the House of Blade links. You can find this on a bunch of different Kershaws. It is a really good clip. As you can see, it rides very deep. No complaints about the clip. The standard clip, it rides a little bit high, but it doesn't bother me too much, so I can't say too much about it. I don't mind having a little bit of knife sticking out of my pocket. I really love the blue handles that Kershaw does. These are slick. They're aluminum, obviously. It's anodized aluminum. They're fairly scratch resistant. I mean, you really kind of gotta work on a knife. This one is my Launch 5. I've been working on this one for a couple of years now, and really not too much scratching on the handles. There's a big one like right here, and that's really about it. So pretty strong finish for the most part, so no complaints there. Has a nice flipper. It is spring assisted, so it doesn't really need to work too well, but it's actually got a good shape to it. It's not sharp, it is jimped, so you can just kind of pull back on it real easy. It works really well. You can dropping it. You can pull it straight back, or you can just push button it. It fires very well, and no complaints about the flipper at all. Obviously, it is an American made. It does have the flag on it. The regular Kershaw Link, it's in 420HC. It's a good blade still. They do good with it. You can sharpen it really well. You can bring back the edge really well, but it doesn't hold an edge well. I mean, it does a good job, but it's no super steel. The House of Blades edition here, S35VN. Let's see if I'm curious with this new camera if we can get this to focus. Of course not. It is the House Blades edition with the S35VN blade. Just show that there. Then you can know what model number it is. I believe these sell for like $89–90, somewhere in there. I know it's just below 100, and the standard of this version used to sell for like 42 or $3. So, take that as well. But it is a 3 1/4 inch blade, lots of belly, some flat actually out towards the tip, which you don't see as often. Very good blade shape. It is fairly thin stock, so it slices very well. It has a nice tip on it. It's not super robust, but it's definitely not fine enough that I'm worried about breaking it all the time. It's a Kershaw, American Kershaw quality blade, and there's really nothing you can complain about with that. Just because the Blur, the Dividend, and how many of the other ones, they really are great knives, especially for the money. Now this one actually does have a red aluminum backspacer. Personally, I really wish they would have just gone with a black or even blue to match the handle scales. The red doesn't do it for me, but I don't mind it too much. I could have taken it out and sanded it down and made it silver, but I wasn't too concerned with it. Overall, in hand, really great knife. Very ergonomic, very comfortable. The FRN or GRN or whatever plastic that they're using on the other version, or one of the other versions, it's a little bit thicker when you get to that dimension, but I've also been told it's a little bit grippier. I honestly haven't held one in hand, so I'm just really not sure. I wish it had some kind of jimping up here, It's you know, it's kind of got a scoop here. It kind of, you know, allows your thumb to fall in there, but you slide around. I used to, at least on my last link, I put some 3M grip tape, the rubberized stuff. Actually works very well, and it really does improve this knife. It's not that this is a, you know, a tactical blade, honestly. It's not that you're going to need all that much traction. This is for regular EDC cutting tasks. This is going to do you just fine, but if you want some more grip, there are options, and they do work fairly well. Yeah, let's do some size comparisons. We'll get on to final conclusions here. Alright, Kershaw Link and the Benchmade Griptilian. Griptilian is going to be bigger, 3.5 or just under 3.5 inch blade. Much longer handle, as you can see. Anyway, we'll bring out another 3.25 inch Kai. This is the ZT0566. Right around the same blade length. Definitely a shorter handle on the Link here. This is definitely longer. And then my favorite Kershaw, the Kershaw Launch 5. Bring it up back a little bit here. It is definitely going to have a longer blade, definitely a longer handle, much thinner than the Link. The Link is actually, you know, let me pull up the Griptilian, because everyone knows the Griptilian is pretty thick. Definitely not as thick as the Griptilian, but it is not thin. And also, for being aluminum handles, this is not very light, because it actually does have stainless steel liners that are not skeletonized. So, it is not a lightweight knife, but hey, for the price that you're getting S35VN, made in America. It's really hard to argue with that, personally. I really do think this is a great knife to anyone's collection. Even if you're just getting the standard version, it's a great little knife that a lot of people love. And now, of course, the wind picks up. Who knows if this is even going to turn out. Alright, guys. Thanks. If you could, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I got a new camera set up. I lost my last one. It was based, you know, my phone. It ended up in Lake Michigan. So we're going to have to try and relearn how to do some of this stuff here. But I should be having more content out soon. Alright. Thanks, guys, and take care.